someone to calm my mind. Feels like I'm falling, feels like I'm out of time, trapped in a prison, a fortress of solitude. And all my decisions, they led me so far from you. No one knows but me, the pain I put you through. No one knows but me, the reasons why I do the things I do to you. I tried so hard to tell the truth. I made you smile, I made you cry, but more than often told you that I'm delusional, so delusional. I'm delusional, so delusional. I'm delusional, so delusional. I'm delusional, so delusional. Yeah. All day waiting for you, wondering if you took the phone. I've been alone all day thinking of you, hoping that you take a call. It's been a lonely night, wasting my time, praying to a memory. I've been alone all day thinking of you and me, You told me there would never be another, that you could never play pretend, and I would be your only lover, closer than your best of friends. And we can build a life together, and we can build a house of cards. But when the storm crashed in on us, you know I wasn't that surprised. Do you know the reasons that we tried? And do you know the reasons
I matter!
Shut up, Meg. You don't matter.
die? 'Cause I'm all for you. I'm in all for I've been alone all day waiting for you, wondering if you took the phone. I've been alone all day thinking of you, hoping that you take a call. It's been a lonely night, wasting my time, praying to a memory. I've been alone all day thinking of you and me, I'm delusional, so delusional. I'm delusional, so delusional. I'm delusional, so delusional. I'm delusional, so delusional. Yeah.
I am what I am, there's no changing that. I said what I say, there's no turning back. You do what you do, it don't matter now. I'm not hoping and praying to work it out. Work it out. getting closer and closer and closer to truth, moving farther and farther and farther from you. So what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? Every second and minute and hour it takes to move on from the pain of repeating mistakes. I'm finally letting go. I'm okay. I let go. I let go. I let go of yesterday. Got me down on my knees, praying to my God for release. Try to heal my sad, troubled heart. Lend your ear on my head, hear the song I sing. Listen close to my words, they will set you free. Set me free.
Alright, here we are. Welcome everyone, and a very good afternoon on this, well, lovely afternoon. I can finally build up some hype. Oh, I was looking forward to this. So, I completely turned around my schedule. We're going to talk about the new AVA game. This is from the old AVA game. In the meantime, Silent Sage, thank you so much for the sound. Although I can't hear it. Oh yeah, I stopped my sound off.
Respect it!
That's how hyped that was. I even forgot to turn on my bloody headset. Wait, did I? I'm confused. No, it was on. What the hell? That's how confused I was, but it's almost empty, so I need to charge that. But yeah, I'll be playing a little bit of the old AVA, which I can call it now, and I will give you some information about the new AVA game, which, at least for now, the name can change, but most likely will not. The name of the new game is going to be A.V.A Dog Tag. Now, some general information, I'll quickly go over it. A few main points, and then you can ask some questions so we can say more about it. So what we can see from the webpage, well, I know more, but you know what, I'm just gonna mention it. Make sure to sign up for the beta testing via the link that I posted. If you need the link, type !AVA in the chat. You can get a link to sign up for the beta testing. It's going to be Steam based, so that was what we know. It's indeed going to be a new game, as Silent Sage says. It will be self-published by Red Duck on Steam, so no other publishers coming in between for that. It will be directly published by Red Duck. We've been talking to Red Duck for almost 2 months now, actually. So right at when the closure was announced, we were informed of the new AVA game, so I had to keep my mouth shut for quite a while. And I'm finally able to tell you about it, so I'm very, very happy about it. What I will tell you is a new game. We'll have a fresh start with new accounts. There will be no pay to win anymore, so extra bullets, extra stats for guns, no, will not happen. It will be cosmetic only, so it will be following Black Squad in terms of that. When we look at the game itself, the original AVA from 2007 was coded on one of the first builds of Unreal Engine 3. This one will be built on one of the latest versions of Unreal Engine 3. So yes, Unreal Engine 3, not Unreal Engine 4, but honestly, that was probably the only thing or so that I could find slightly negative about the new game. So it will indeed be on Unreal Engine 3, but one of the latest builds, what I can confirm. Furthermore, I think we should talk about the anti-cheat, because that has been a very, very big problem for us all. I have good news. We will get proper anti-cheat, and I'm going to let you guess in the chat, but I'm pretty sure everyone will guess it in one hint. So take a guess. What do you think the anti-cheat is going to be? I think the first person in the chat will be dead on with it. So let's see. Yes, there we go, Skull Cloud. It indeed will be Battle-Eye. So that will be the new anti-cheat for the game. So we can be very, very happy about it. Now for the game itself, they are going back to its core. So what Red Dog realized is that after all the new updates came out, like 2012 and later on, it wasn't really beneficial for the game. So what they are looking to do is to go back to that core, 2010, 2011, and build on that. And what Red Dog really wants to do here, which is going to make a couple of people in the chat very happy, they want to make this an esports orientated game. So they are heavily going to look at esports, which, hint hint, is why the ESL section is still not closed. So I've been doing my work for that as well, but that's some very good news. But yeah, the details of course for that will be shared at a later stage. Yeah, what else? What else can we mention? We're going back to the core. Mechanics are more or less going to be the same. Mid, what is your favorite color? Well, it is blue indeed, thank you for answering this, but I'm watching a green shirt right now. We have the blue-ish AVA vest in the back, but yeah. The new UI, there will indeed be a new UI, and let me actually see if I can find that for you. Meanwhile, the website page just keeps on loading, which is slightly annoying. But there will indeed be a new UI, and I should be able to find how that's going to look like, because that was posted on Twitter before. The version is going to look... I should rephrase that. So we know that there was a meeting about a month and a half ago with Red Dog, which came with so many new updates that they deemed it AVA 2. Of course, some aspects of that are going to be included in our version, Steam version. Keep in mind, this is more or less a global version. There will be some regions that will be blocked for it. Obviously, the ones where Neowis is still publishing the old AVA. But other than that, everyone will be able to join. But let me just scout through, because AVA Psyop was so nice to post these. I will be able to show them on stream. But I will need to scroll down quite a bit and find those. So we're going to take a look and I can show you some pictures of that UI. Let's see, this is going to take a long time, because that meeting was like in May. In April, I'm not even sure. So let me scroll down and find that for you, so I can show you how the new UI is going to look like. Oh boy, I need to scroll a lot. In the meantime, if you have any more questions, what do you know about the graphics? Are they going to be similar? The graphics are indeed going to be similar, but they are going to be obviously upgraded quite a bit. So they're going to look a lot better. Just out front, feel free to ask any questions. I cannot promise you that I'll give a very detailed answer on anything, because this is just for general information. We cannot share everything, obviously, about the new game yet. So I'll give a more generalized answer, and sometimes I'll go in a bit more detail. For Skull Clouds, how long do we have to wait? That will be a question that I cannot answer, at least will not be allowed to answer. What I can tell you is that will be very soon. and obviously before the end of the year. Is it going to be a free game or yes, it's going to be a free game on Steam. Do you have any trailer? There is no trailer available as for now, but there should be a trailer becoming available very soon. So hopefully within a couple of weeks, but I cannot give an actual date for that. But there will be a trailer coming very soon. That's most likely going to be the next step. Let's see, we're now in late May. The pulse from Saya. I'm still looking for the UI. This was a Kappa update. He pulsed a lot, I only realized that now. Will there be the old version like on Iggy? They are looking to go back to more or less how it was in Iggy when it comes to guns and no pay to win and similar mechanics. So that's that. For servers, it's going to be an entirely new game, so I'm not sure how it's going to be like with the servers. They should still be exploring that. So yeah, if the regions are going to be together, I honestly do not know. So I won't be able to answer that for now. Let's see, we're now the 19th of May. When was that goddamn meeting? I keep on scrolling. And you keep on seeing the AVA lobby, which is wonderful. I swear if there was an easier way to share it and show you, then it would be a lot easier. Why does the music randomly start? Oh, it's not meant to happen. Oh. That explains, I had my sound muted. Okay. Okay. So who's doing the new AVA? It's going to be Steam, self-published by Redux. And Ziz, do you mind restating your question so I can answer it? I didn't see it pop up. I've been scrolling a lot. But yes, Enchill, the AVA that we know, UAVA and CAVA as well, they got shut down. But we're getting, there's a new AVA coming out basically. It's going to be an entirely new game, fresh start, no pay to win, Steam-based, self-published by Redux. Any infos about the rig needs, since some people used to have old setups? About minimal requirements, we were not informed, so I'm not sure about that. I won't be able to answer that. Let's see. Oh, what I do know about that, it's a little bit of a detail, I guess, but well, I will make the detail. I will inform you of the detail in a general way. They figured some stuff out. Yes, this sounds very vague, but that's going to mean that the game loads will be a lot quicker, making use of the computer's RAM. You know, this sounds too vague. They make use of RAM preloading so that the game load times will decrease. There you go. So indeed, Luca, we will have new accounts. It's a fresh game. There are no migrations simply because it's a new game. So it's different. But yeah, the game is heavily aimed at the competitive aspect. So that's what they're looking at. Do we have dates? No, I do not have dates. What I can tell you is that it will be obviously before the end of the year when we will all be able to play it. In the couple of weeks that are yet to come, we will hear more about when the beta testing will be, but for now that is still undisclosed. Okay, I think I am nearly there now. I can finally show you around how the new UI is going to look like, because that was already posted. And now my page won't load. Okay, let me try something else. Ah, now it does again. I need to keep on scrolling. No, that's something else. Not sure. I don't have any drop frames for now. And yeah, make sure to sign up for the beta testing via the link that's posted in the chat. You do really need to do that. Let's see. End of the year full game or end of the year beta? Both. That I can tell you. Is it going to be familiar to the old AVA? They are looking to make it similar to what it was back in 2010, 2011. So yes, it's going to be going back to old, but it's going to be new because it's going to look much newer. and with updated graphics, of course. And let me scroll down a bit more. We're now at early May when it comes to the info. I think Sai actually sent them to me in PM. Let's see. Oh, I hate the loading times. Let's see. Yeah, we do need to contact all of them, because that is going to be a key thing now. So make sure to spread the word about the new AVA game to everyone. And yeah, I'll make sure to upload this as well, so you'll have some general info that you are, well, obviously can share. So how much time left for the game to launch? It's going to be somewhere this year. I cannot give you an exact date, I'm afraid. I wish I could. Okay, so it was late April that meeting was, so I'm very close to it, but he didn't send me the pictures in PM. So let me scroll down a bit more. Because I'm very, very sure that's posted this on Twitter. So I can hopefully show you how the UI is sort of going to look like. But as I already mentioned, it's going to be similar to how PUBG looks like, actually. It looks quite similar. Come on, scroll. Let's see, I think we're nearly there. We're now at early May. I should have saved these pictures before I went live. Oh yeah, what's also important to note is that the 3 classes that AVA originally had, Pointman, Rifleman, and Sniperman, they will stay intact. So there's no changing on that. We will still have 3 classes. Yeah, I've been scrolling for about 10 minutes now. It's been a while. But I think I'm nearly there. I should be. Yeah, because of the competitive nature for the game, that's another new info I'm going to drop. It means that the focus will mainly be on 2 game modes, which will be Demolition and Annihilation. For the other game modes, I am not sure if they are making a return. I was not informed of that, but the main focus is going to be on those two modes. To be fair, I should have just gone to Zana's polls, because I'm pretty sure he posted them on the forums for AVA. Okay, this was about the meeting. So we're there now. But yeah, if you want to indeed play it, make sure to sign up for the beta testing via the link that was sent before. That is key. That's very important. Okay, here are the Q&As. So this was the day after you went there. We're nearly there. So Robust Cow, what is this? This is a stream to inform you of the new AVA that is coming out. About co-op, I won't be able to give you an answer. We did not really speak of that. Okay, here are the pictures. This is just info. There we go. We have the lobby picture. All right. Are you guys ready? How the UI is going to look like. Do I have one here? I need to switch over. Okay, so you're going to see my full screen then, but that is fine because I don't have anything fishy open anyways. So we'll go to the in-game view and we're going to the video one. So this is how the AVA UI is going to look like, more or less. So what they have here, interestingly to note, is 3 game modes. I never really took a close picture on this. But it says Demolition, Escort, and Team Deathmatch. So Team Deathmatch obviously being Annihilation. And what I was informed of that Team Deathmatch and Demolitions is going to be in there. But seeing Escort there, I assume, just keep in mind, I assume it's going to be in there. But I'm not sure about that. But this UI indeed looks a lot like PUBG. Yeah, currency-wise, there are only going to be a handful of currencies. Obviously, one aimed at in-game, one is premium. Make it bigger. Let's see if we can do that. I don't think we can. Of course we can. Is this large? Well, there you go. We can zoom in probably. There, that's as zoomed in as we can get. So this is nonetheless how it's going to look like. So, Enmu, this is going to be an entirely new game, so you won't have to worry about your old account, unfortunately. But this is what was shared in that meeting, so that's obviously something that I can show you guys. And Patadev, I have no information about co-op, so I really don't know about that. So yeah, with this view, another quick recap of what I just mentioned. There's going to be a new AVA. It's going to be called AVA Dog Tag, although the name can still change if it's needed. It's going to be an entirely new game. It will be self-published by Redduck on Steam. And we are looking at a game which is not pay to win, so the guns won't have extra stats. Game will be utilizing the Steam market, which I didn't mention before, but there you go. The anti-cheat that will be used is Battle Eye. It will be focused on annihilation and demolition indeed, and they are heavily aiming and focused towards the competitive aspects of the game because they want to make this a competitive game. Hence, the ESL section has not closed yet. And yeah, they're going back to its source as it was more or less in 2010, 2011 when it comes to mechanics, gun-wise I think as well. And yeah, for the rest we'll just have to see. This is the teaser website. I can show you that as well. This is the teaser website. New balance, optimization, quality, new UI, system. Yeah, it's UA3, latest build of Unreal Engine 3. There will be indeed optimizing being done as in terms of the quality, so better graphics. And it will be more balanced. They try to make most of the guns balanced in a way that you need to use most of them. Yes, thank you, Jens. So skins will indeed be utilized, but the skins won't be having anything, any extra stats. And Enchil, thank you for tuning in. You will definitely see me in the new AVA, because this is something I've been very hyped for. So we've spent about half an hour talking about the game for now. If you have any questions now, I'll try to answer them now. So post them in the chat right now if it hasn't been answered yet. And then I will go live to play some of the regular AVA. And of course, I'll make sure to upload this separately onto YouTube because this will hold some interesting information for people that want to share. I do have one for the old AVAs. There was a group code today with the, well, for the old AVA, obviously, with a permanent QBZ Canaria, a permanent SVDM Sci-Fi, a permanent Last Team Standing Smoke Grenade, a permanent M16A2 Prestige Burst. Ooh, I like that. That's old. A permanent Remington Nixie, a permanent Paniflov Golden Fist, a Hot Pumpkin Grenade for 30 days. That's all in there. So there. Yeah, I will do that. I'll make sure to play like 4, 5, 6 games up until I need to have dinner, I assume, which is in about 2 hours. So I have a lot of time. Alright, did we see everything that we want to see, or is there still anything you want to look at? I'll just show the UI one more time. They actually, if I just go up here a little bit, you can just see this. This is just Twitter. If I scroll up a little bit, what they posted here is another interesting picture, which it showed the texture differences in the other game. This is aimed at Kava though. But this is something similar that we can expect. So if you look at the textures here, right, so we can't really see this properly, I must say. I think this is the old one, and that's the new one. I think, wait, so this is the old AVA, and this is the new one. So in a way, how textures are going to be improved like, but I'm not sure how representative this is, because this is actual footage from Kava. So I'll just leave it at this. All right, let me scroll up a little bit and see if I missed any questions, because I'm pretty sure we did. Robust Cow asked, you said 2010 AVA mechanics. Are you talking about the old recoil patterns, like when you had to actually burst the M4A1? I'm not even sure what guns exactly are going to be in the game, but what has been mentioned by Red Duck officials is that they're looking to bring AVA back to its core, to how it was like in 2010, 2011, and that we should see similar, if not the same mechanics, because obviously it's a different version of Unreal Engine 3. So that's what I can answer. What is with the ranks in the new AVA, like the normal ranks or a new ranking system? I honestly do not know about that. I was not informed about the ranking system, so I can't answer that. Let's see. What about ESL? I managed to keep the ESL section alive with ESL officials, so for me, if there is beta and people are, when there is beta and people are free to join, we could just hold some casual cups. So that's not going to be a problem. ESL section is still up. I'm still the leader of it, so you do not have to worry about that. I'm going to make sure it's competitive. Did I miss anything else? Developer is still Red Duck indeed, but they will be self-publishing at this time. So there won't be a company like AVA, AVA Games, or NMAS Entertainment in between. You can get a Google Doc up with all the info if you want this. Feel free to use all the information that I mentioned here in the stream. I will make a video of it, and I think if someone can paraphrase that on the forums, that would be great. Yeah, thanks, Silent. That would be absolutely amazing. Alright, so we have that. I will switch over to the game view again, but we're going to the lobby because now we're going to play some actual AVA. I'll just say here, yes, because there's indeed a new game coming. And we're going to focus on this version of AVA for now. But obviously, if you still have questions, feel free to ask. Always welcome to answer those. So, what do you guys want to do? What do you want to play? What do you want to see? What do you want to join? But yeah, I cannot stress it enough. So for the people just tuning in, make sure to go to this link and sign up for the beta. This is necessary, so do this. The EME version is shutting down in 2 weeks. So what I can tell you for sure is that beta is going to be after that. That is very clear. A monkey already made a room. One sec. Let's see, Zyrex wants to play India, so I guess we'll get started with India. But I'll just wait a little bit for some people to come online, and then we'll get started. But still, if you have questions, drop them in the chat. Okay, that works too. I think I will make a moderator role soon, so we can expand the Discord a little bit. But yeah, I'll wait a little bit. I have a room up anyways, it's room number 7, but feel free to join. We're not gonna do any gun rules as for yet, but we'll do that later. Let's see, because we did have some new guns. I wanna use this one though. Now I can still use all these old guns. They're all gonna be gone in the new version because we'll have... I'm not sure how the guns are gonna be like, actually. That's still a mystery to me, and that's annoying. But yeah, if we go back, how long do I know this? I think it was late April when I was informed of this. So that's how long I've been involved already, and that's why it's been pretty painful to do the streams in the past couple of months, because obviously I knew more, and everyone in the chat is going to be like, oh, AVA is closing, this is so sad, and I'm like, yeah, it's very sad, I hope they're going to do something new when I obviously already know what's going on, so that was really frustrating for me to do. So I'm very happy. When it comes to the guns, I think we'll have a more limited supply in guns, because they're going back to 2010, 2011, like they said. But how it's going to look like, I do not know. So hopefully learn more about that. What I do know is that we should get a teaser video soon, so we can hopefully derive some more information from that. just reply to my PMs in the meantime, because I have a lot of them. Does it restrict people from other places? The versions where AVA is still being, the old AVA is still being provided, because NeoWiz has the IP rights till 2020. Those versions will not be able to access it via Steam. All the other ones will be able to play. So those versions that Silent mentioned, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, and China, they will be region blocked from the game. All the other ones will be able to play, but when it comes to servers, we haven't been informed of how that's going to look like yet, so I can't tell you about that. Hopefully they're going to do that properly. So indeed, if you're from CAVA, you will be able to play. I can guarantee you that. If you're not from those 4 countries, but you mentioned you are, so hey. So I already have a few people in. I think we'll just get started. 2 more weeks of the old AVA and then we can prepare for the new one. But yeah, I've dropped a lot of teaser information now, so what do you think? Now we've mentioned all this. Are you all hyped for it? Are you all excited? What are you most excited for, perhaps I should ask?
Changing magazine.
Whoa, 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 potatoes. Stay calm, stay calm. Oh no, peanuts. That must be Zyrex.
Fire in the hole.
Oh. See, it was Zyrex. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I hope this will bring a lot of players. So we're looking to spread this news to as many people as we can to hype them up for the new game, because hopefully this is going to be the next big FPS game out there. What is the status of the gun? Well, in this version, well, the old AVA still, UAVA, I can still use Paris, so it's fine. About the new AVA, I'm not sure. Alright, Tim, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions, feel free to hit me up. What is he? You doing? There he is! Oh! 1v1, and he died.
Operation success.
Well, Tim obviously wanted to know the new info, and he got that. Has been delivered. But yeah, drop in the chat, what are you most excited for? Are you most excited for, well, obviously the new game, but holy cow. I should try something else.
This is the primary.
Yeah, what are you most excited about? The new anti-cheats, the new graphics, the fact that it will be self-published by Radak, the fact that it will be one version for everyone apart from the 4 region block versions, that it focuses only heavily on demolition and annihilation. What is your favorite? Or something that I didn't mention. I'm just curious to see.
Enemy troops eliminated. Operation success.
Alright, that has
Return
been
to
dropped.
main base. Your efforts are commended. Setting the primary target.
We'll try over here now. Yeah, for now we'll just continue with the event. The info has been dropped, but yeah, if you still have questions in the meantime, feel free. I'm not going to be mean. Yeah, fact that AVA will still be there. Well, I agree. I am very, very happy about that. I keep getting outgunned by all these other guns, so maybe I should turn to scoping.
Stop. Reconnaissance information has been sent.
I'm gonna skin it to the Noel. Ooh.
Spotted the C4.
Ooh, impressive.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Yeah, we already have a lot of scope, so I probably shouldn't do that.
This is the primary.
Suddenly gone quiet. What's going on, guys?
Fire in the hole!
We all leaving? Or are we just too hyped to speak?
It's the enemy. Fire in the hole!
He wasn't one.
Enemy troops eliminated. Operation success. Return to
How many
base.
people were here at peak
Start
point
defenders.
actually? Because I think we had at least 50. They're like 30 around now. We have about 20 at this point, but we're like 40, 50 perhaps. Obviously people were coming out for the new news, but that's logical.
Setting the primary target. Oh, you got me!
Holy shit, that gun is so overpowered. So glad that I got rid of those extra stats.
I got one! Good
Did you
job.
just get a collat? He did. You can just pre-fire like crazy and it still works. Hey. And it's a 1v3. We're going to lose a round at some point, and looks like this is the moment. It's very, very quiet though.
Friendly troops
And he's
eliminated.
dead. Maybe not
Operation
that
failure.
quiet.
Return to
Let's
main
try
base.
Proto. I think it really is the other guns at this point that are just annihilating us so quickly.
This is the primary target.
Sniping is probably one of the easiest bits at this
Outstanding.
point.
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the hole!
Reconnaissance information has been sent.
Oh, we don't have bomb.
Troops eliminated.
Can't shoot him through the wall. Should probably picked up the scope. Right. It's interesting to see how everything got so quiet. I mean, when we're talking about the new game, everyone was speaking up, and now it's all quiet. There's just no way to combat that. You tank that shot. So many snipers too. No, I'm gonna pointman. I'm gonna wing my way out of this.
Friendly troops eliminated.
It's gonna work.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
It will be on Steam. Yes, it will be a Steam-only game. Self-published by Radic. That's correct. Oh. Seriously. So many people. No, that won't be a local launcher. It will be a Steam-based game. So I guess in a lot of aspects you could argue that it has some similarities with Black Squad. Same anti-cheat, no pay to win, Steam only. Stuff like that. It's It's interesting because a lot of spamming that I got earlier seems to have stopped as well. Curious.
Противник обнаружен.
Yeah, for this old AVA, I'll make sure to get you some codes today. And for the new one, we'll see how it's gonna be like, but I'll try. I'll definitely try. But this is it. The new version is basically going to have almost everything that we wanted. So this is just insanely good news. Oh, you can see him. Oh, nice!
Operation success. Return to main base.
Oh, that
Your
was
efforts are
sick.
commended.
Yeah, skins without extra stats, that's just so good. I'm so happy about that fact. It may indeed sound like a small thing, but it is huge. Oh! They both have. One of them died, apparently. But yeah, if there are new people coming in and they have any questions about the new AVA, let me know. I'll answer them to my best intelligence. Ooh. Monkeys going well. I'm very tempted to pick up scope as well.
Enemy troops eliminated. Operation success.
Alright,
Return to
wasn't
main
it
base.
is.
Your efforts are commended.
This one still has extra stats. It's going to be weird having guns without extra stats, you know? It'll be so strange. So new. Almost unique. Although it's going to be normal. It's so nice though. Let's see if we can find anyone there. He's already going to try and do it.
Основная цель пушка. Его убила.
Take a shot. Ooh. Yeah, we'll come there at some point, so we need to be worried for it.
Friendly troops eliminated.
It was a lot quicker.
Operation
Or a lot
failure.
slower, I should
Return
say.
to main base.
Good little tank. Health too.
Смена магазина.
Which is going to be another thing that should be more key, but that already. You know what? I'm going to go into too much detail. Let's skip that point. What about in-game purchases? AVA is going to utilize the Steam market. There will be an extra currency to buy skins, obviously, but not for stat-enhancing perks.
Молодец!
That's not going to be a thing. Pretty sure there was a guy over here.
Не могу.
No, he's not. Okay. Might be mid then. Will it be as expensive?
Eliminated.
Will it be as expensive as previous
Operation
versions?
success.
Well,
Return
we
to
don't
main base.
even.
Your efforts are
We
commended.
really don't know. I have no idea how they're going to go with the new skins, so. That is a too detailed question. Let's see. Alright, so that was the first game, and obviously now we're going to see what you guys want to do for the next game. So if you Do you have any ideas for gun rules? And a map, obviously, too. Let me know in the chat, and we'll get started. Para only, it's fine by me. Or what map? I guess that's one of the more original things that we can do with para only. So I like that. Am I allowed to edit the AVA command, Myth? In what way do you want to edit it, Ziz? Because the signing up for beta is really key. That should be the most important thing. ESL prizes, again, too detailed, Monkey. I really don't know about that. I just kept the currency alive. Or the currency. I just kept the section alive so that we can host cups straight away. But hopefully Red Duck is going to invest in a Go for something. But I'm not sure if they're going to do that. I did tell them to do so, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. So, yeah. But sure, let's play it on Aslan. Aslan, there's a lion there. And India, where we figured out last week, I'm not sure if anyone was there, but we figured out that there are no tigers in India. Well, there are tigers in India, but not in India. Make sense? That didn't make sense to me last week, and that was a very interesting discussion that we had. So make sure to check that back if you want to see that. I was in the first game too. But we're going to Aslan now, which, ironically, we also played last week. There's a lion and no tiger. Room number 5, that's where you need to be. It's para only. Alright, let me check the Google Doc and see if there's any incorrect information on that. I will put a link in there to the new UI picture if you don't mind. Because that has been posted on Twitter, so we can include that. If I can edit it, I can't edit it. So there you go. Let's see. As told by Myth on his stream, paraphrased by Silent Sage, AVA will be coming back on Steam very soon, so be sure to register yourself on the bottom of the site. Yes. Self-published by Red Duck on Steam, correct. Version will be free to play and not pay to win. Skins are skins, no extra bullets and stats, more balancing, correct. Updated graphics, but not on Unreal Engine 4. Also new UI, optimization, etc. True. There will be esports support. I would change that into esport focus. Big focus on demolition and annihilation.
Yo,
correct.
ding dong, man.
The energy
Ding
is
dong.
Battle.eye,
Ding
correct.
dong, yo.
Steam Market will be integrated, correct. Region blocks for Taiwan, Japan, Korea, China, correct. For lack of a more precise description, this AVA will focus more on what made the game popular between 2010-ish. Sort of correct, although it sounds a bit vague, must say. This AVA will go back to that core and build further on that, correct. And, of course, it's going to be called A.V.A Dog Tag. Interesting to know that as well. But apart from that, information is right. In the meantime, I saw a follow come in. And that follow was from, I think it was you, DG Gizom, or Gizom. So thank you for that. And indeed, there is a new AVA version coming out, which I just paraphrase a few things of. So I changed those bits, but Ziz posted it in a Google Doc, which we can share with the community perhaps, or post on forums too, so people know about that. And then Red Duck will also know that if I said too much, that they can slap me. So hopefully I did it correctly. Because I had to do this on wet finger gassing, as we say. Not the vingerwerk. Which basically means that you have to figure out yourself what you can say and cannot, as long as it's general info. I think we've been fairly general, a couple of details, but that's cool. Just have to wait for Monkey. Oh, make sure to add as well that the classes are going to stay intact. We will still have Pointman, Rifleman, and Sniper, although they are rebalancing those classes. That's very important to know that as well. Alright, let me PM him. I can't type anymore. Holy damn. There we go. Sorted. He's not changing anything. So how much time for the new AVA? Somewhere this year. More I can't tell. Yeah, feel free to change it a little bit. I'll go over it and see if we have the information correct. Feel free to put the link to where people can sign up for the beta. I'm going to drop that in the chat again because that is very important. Sign up for the closed beta right there. Do that. And yeah, include the picture too of the new UI. Important too. So, everyone's ready? Let's get started. This is game number 2. We're going to play Para only on Aslan. And obviously, this is still the old AVA. And for ranked, no, this will be an entirely new game where there won't be any pay-to-win aspects in the game either. So, it's not possible to migrate your account because it's simply a new game. It's also built on a different version of UA Unreal Engine 3, so it's not even physically possible. So, I'll have to disappoint you on that one. Why am I a sniper? That makes no sense. Thank God that loading quickly. Just to make sure. There we go. But yeah, if you still have any questions coming in, feel free to post them in the chat. I'll answer them. Stream is still on, so feel free to ask. Even if it's on stream, if you want to PM me with some other questions, go ahead. Feel free. Hello, Doctor. Hey. I fired one bullet too many. That worked perfectly. When will it release? This year. I can't give any exact dates for now. But it will be hashtag soon. I love to use that hashtag soon. Gives me throwbacks area, you know? Ooh, oh, he made noise. It's gonna cost his head. Monkey already got him.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
You're again asking for details, Doctor. I can't answer that question. It will be this year. Obviously, we can sign up for beta testing now, so do that. Very important. I can't stress that enough. And I will keep stressing that. So I'm all going to see you in the new AV. Let's see, I have PMs from people. Our person just hit me up was one of the older ESL admins. So he was always the one telling me, you should quit AVA, you should go to CSGO, and now it can be like, oh, can it be in 1 month or impossible? That depends on how far Redag is, so again, that we can't answer that. That's too detailed. We first have to wait for a teaser video, which I know is going to be next, so maybe we'll hear more then. And yes, it will be a Steam-only game. What? Who is the developer? Developer is still Redak, but it will be self-published on Steam, so no other companies are going to come in between for publishing the game. This is going to be so bad.
Меняю магазин. Смена магазина.
Enemy troops eliminated.
Так держать.
Not yet. Still the old AVA version, gamer guy DKHD, but we will see a new AVA version coming up soon. And so far, the news that they've told us and that I've shared with you is very, very promising. So hopefully it will be a big game. Hopefully. There's nobody coming at me. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there he is. I heard someone.
Противник.
Damn it. I should have jumped. Okay, that did not work. It's not good. Okay, that was
Смена
lagging.
магазина.
My control is horrible. I'm going to switch powers. I'm spraying.
Charge set.
Alright, so that has been posted. Well, posted. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Troops eliminated.
I will try my best. I am still forthright.
Return to main base.
Бросаю гранату.
We should come up with a nice hashtag for this news. Do you guys have any idea how we should name this hashtag? I already saw Miz doing a hashtag revive AVA on the Portuguese one. Do you guys have an idea? I got so lucky. I feel bad for Skullcloud. It's the second time I've killed him in such a way. He was a mid. I didn't see him. Just a new hashtag to get something started. Yeah, there should be a future for the game again. I mean, the AVA franchise is there to stay. That's a big statement, a bold statement that Red Dog is making. And it's up to us to make it easy. Hopefully we can. Don't do it, monkey. You're gonna die. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god. He did it.
Return to main base.
Yes, Fogado BR, there will be a new AVA version coming up. Self-published by Red Duck on Steam. Which pretty much anyone can play. Unless you're from China, Taiwan, Japan, or Korea. That was a neat headshot from Monkey. Ooh, here we go too. Too much spray, but not too great. Yeah, I didn't expect Monkey to do it. Not that I don't have faith in Monkey, but I didn't expect that.
Бросаю гранату. Молодец.
There's one guy still lit, right? Yeah, that guy. Thank you, Monkey. He's freaking 14-2 in round 6. It's pretty nuts. So yes, Phil, new AVA hype. We're definitely hyped out here. I'm so glad that I can finally tell all of you about this. So it's been so long.
Enemy troops eliminated.
Je suis AVA. No, that's not a nice hashtag. I like the AVA revive, to be fair. But maybe you can come up with something else, something good. Yeah, this is the wrong topic.
I got one!
Fire in the hole!
Fire in the
Alright,
hole!
looks like I can check the Google Doc after this. I was about to say I saw a song there.
Enemy spotted. Charge set.
Oh yeah, that's good to add, silent. But that will be hard to look after, to be fair, so that will be an interesting one.
Enemy troops eliminated.
There he was.
Operation success.
Yeah, this AVA version is closing in 2 weeks, Phil, but we're getting, well, there is going to be a new AVA game, which is going to build on the AVA franchise. Available for nearly everyone, unless those 4 regions where the old AVA is still being published. That's it in a nutshell.
Fire in the hole!
Flash. We'll back too.
Fire in the hole! Changing
Almost.
magazine.
He's gonna get killed now. Don't do it.
Charge set. The enemy outstanding.
Reload!
Ah, I didn't get the one tap. There are no dates given up until now, but it will be this year, Phil. And it's going to be indeed on Steam, self-published by Reddick. Ooh,
Good
it's
job.
getting pretty far. We already won the round, so. L2A3 game only. Might be more difficult, but we can come up with some rules. I mean, we can get the gun for like €1, I think. So I guess that doesn't matter.
Reload.
We should do something fun. I agree. What about PPSH or so?
Fire in the
We
hole!
go to old guns. The new AVA will still be updated or just a copy? Well, it's a new game. It's called A.V.A Dog Tag, and it will obviously receive updates. It's just going to be a new game on Steam. Let's see, Facebook is up. Let's see. I can see it on my laptop, so let's see what was mentioned again and see if that information is correct. And of course everything added is nice. Let's see, AVA will be coming back on Steam very soon. It will be within this year, so be sure to register yourself on the bottom of the site for the beta. There is a link there. Okay, cool. Self-published and only included developer will be Reddick. Yes. Version will be free to play and not pay to win. Skins are cosmetic, no extra bullets and stats. More balancing. Correct. Updated graphics. Game is based on Unreal Engine 3, not on Unreal Engine 4. Have to mention that's the latest build of Unreal Engine 3. Otherwise, people might be displeased. Alright. Yeah, make sure to let me know in the chat what you want to play next. I'll just read over this again. Also, new UI optimization, etc. Current information about looks of the UI. Yes, further changes can happen to the interface. Correct. There will be esports focus. Correct. Based on demolition and annihilation. Correct. No information about the other game modes yet. Correct. Any cheat is battle-like. Correct. Also, Steam Market will be integrated. for cosmetics, etc. as mentioned, correct. Region blocks, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, China, correct. For lack of a more precise description, this AVA will focus more on what made the game popular between 2007-2010-ish, correct. This AVA will go back to that core and build further on that, correct. Rebalancing and maintaining the 3 known classes, pointman, rifleman, sniper. That's alright. So we're good. Ooh, can we still get the G33? So yeah, that's the text that I just mentioned. That's about the new AVA. But can you get the G383 in the shop? Because if we can, I want to do a game with that. Let's see. Shop. Rifle. Euro. Obviously, everything is Euro. G3A3. You know you can actually list it on names. G3. The Nero is there, so we can do a Nero only. So that can work. AVA is still closing, but there's going to be a new version, an entirely new game. What did you say, Monkey? AP port TPG only. To be fair, it doesn't really matter if you get the Fortune Star, the Mega Capsule at this point. People have them. I think you were you first? Oh, you were first, actually. Let's do TPG to switch up a bit. I will link that later on. Or I think Ziz can do it as well when he has it updated. Based on... I can't edit it, by the way, Ziz. So... just edit the latest build of UA3 and then you can share it. It's a new game, so there won't be any new accounts. Oh, you have to make a new account. But yeah, let's do TPG only on AV port. That's fine. Let's see. Annihilation, AV port, TPG only. This should be horrendous, but we're doing it. I'm not gonna mod just everyone blue. I get, because we know each other in real life, it makes sense, but I'll see about it at a later stage. When I'm gonna need more mods, obviously. If ever. Is it gonna be on Anmas? No, it's Steam based, so there are no other people involved. Yeah, I still can't edit it. It's... Okay. And then we have everything, and then we can post it in the chat, so we have everything. I need to do this real quick.
Can you laugh at?
Yeah, we're... Alright, we're back. Sorry for that. I'll have to poke him again. So it's TPG only. The game is going to be called A.V.A Dog Tag, which indeed we also need to add. I hate that bug. Okay, let's see. So there we go. No area games. This is going to be a Steam-based game. It's going to be an entirely new game. Keep that in mind. So wait for skip, and then we'll get started. I need to do this again. I hate that bug. Better fix that in the new AV, but most likely they will. Alright. You know, we'll do this one more time and then we'll just get started. When is it coming out? Somewhere this year. That's something we should also add because people are obviously going to ask about that. Oh my god. Okay, we got over that. All right. We have 2 rifles. Really? Really? It's asking about the codes, but not doing what we need to do. Alright, let's see if it's all fully updated, because if it is, then we can post it in the chat. Alright. Let's see. The resolution and graphics will be the same as the old version, or they're going to be updated. It will be updated, obviously. It's a new game, so it will be updated. Seriously, not again. Ah, now I can. No, I can't edit it. Or can I? No, my laptop's just been weird. Alright, it's been enough. So, he did not listen. He did not listen. We're gonna get started. It's been long enough. So let's go. Put some nice music on. Ah, sure, I can do that. There. That button. This is going to be very interesting. What about the characters? Character skins I can't answer, but we'll still have the 3 different classes. Oh, what? How did you get there? Ooh, that was not good. No. Hope you like the music. Forgot how bad of an idea this was. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't see him. Ah, didn't work. I need to have better fake peaks. Keep an eye on it. So if there's indeed a guy using the wrong guns, we need to get rid of him. Oh, how is he getting our base? What the hell? How does he do that? Damn it. Damn, I can't hit them. Oh, no, I died. Now I missed my spot. Damn it. Damn it. No! I missed a lot there. I'm still 12 and 7, which makes me top rank, but we are losing. This was a good spot. Oh, what? You can see me.
The commander's been hit!
Why does he land there? He's like the only guy who can land over there. He tanked my no scope. God damn it, monkey. That guy is very annoying. He's got 34 kills. How? This is unplayable. Ha! This guy. You can't do that. This is horrible! Who thought of this idea? God damn it, monkey. I shouldn't have listened to you. This is just not doable. Damn it. Well, it's not our accounts, really. It's a new game, so you won't have your old account. Wait, they got past the 180. It didn't make sense. It's a game on Steam, and it should be free. Yeah. That's A.V.A, so... Okay. Alright, let's pause the music. Yeah, that was a very bad idea indeed, Nukuku. Alright, let me refresh the page now and see if everything is correct. If so, I'm going to share that with people. Let's see... No migration indeed. A.V.A Dog Tag. Name can change if needed or remain. Correct. That was added. Okay. Yeah. The shortened link. Does that work? That works indeed. This is indeed what we mentioned. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows what we shared. So this is what was shared. Feel free to share that with everyone you know. This is what we know and what other people can know. So check that out for the information. This is pretty much what has been paraphrased already, but well, what we have talked about it. So that's all good. Let's see. Let me just give that shortened link to some people I know. Let's see. I'll send that to Timmy as well. Oh, I should send that to Kim too, because I contacted him earlier. Let's see. There we go. Alright, we're going to take a short break now because we're going to prepare for the code release. After which we're going to play a game with the QBZ, or QBZ, I should say, Canaria. So with this one. And to play a game with only this golden gun. Some say it's ugly, some say it's beautiful. I frankly do not care, but we're going to play with that one. At least for now. But, yeah. We're going to enjoy some music. And in a few minutes, I will release the code. So get ready. So next song, this one. Okay, let's see. Ah, there you go. There's all the information. Sign up for the beta via that link, the beta. And, yeah, there's the information that we talked about. It will be on Unreal Engine 3, but it will be on the latest build of Unreal Engine 3. The old AVA was on the first build, or one of the first builds of Unreal Engine 3. Yeah, make sure to share that link with everyone you know. It's something that we can do to make the game as big as a success as possibly is possible. So yeah. Yeah, got it. Thanks, sis. I should send that to him probably. Well, it's gonna be a new game on Steam too, I think. So they're gonna re-add that, so that would be good. Guess that means there's no promotion from Team Fortress 2 anymore. Everyone's so happy, it's so nice to see. I'm not sure if we're allowed to stream the beta up until this point, but if we are, then definitely. Alright, I think we waited long enough, so let me know in the chat, what are we going to do for the next game, what map we're going to play with the QBZ Canary only. The code is Hodgepodge Box. We don't know when the beta is up, Darth M, but make sure to sign up via that website. That is very, very important. You need to do that. And yes, Clydeman, the AVA, the new AVA is real. Oh yeah, Silent, feel free to post it with that link so people can read. So there you go. Right, did we get a map in the chat, by the way? I don't think we did, right? No. What map should we play next? Let me know. Oh, this song fits well. This is the new AV, yeah. Supply? Well, we're gonna play with the QBZ Canaria, so this one, which is in the code. Just need a map. I see E-Boat, I see Cannon. Oscar already mentioned supply. What does the rest think? What should we do? India we already played. Hammer Blow, not sure if that's too great with this one. Honestly, I wouldn't mind playing Escort. That would be cool. Well, Revenge. Let me just pause the music. Sign up via the link that we post in the chat. PlayAVA.com. At the bottom, you can sign up for the beta. Just make sure to do that. And via email, you'll hear more when there's more news. So do that. No, it's a new game, so you can't transfer your account. That's not even physically possible. But it's a new game, so yeah. You know what? I kind of want to do Escort, so we have something else. But what Escort map should we do? Well, Tuki, exactly what it says. There's going to be a new AVA this year. So that's how it works. There's a new AVA. Here's more info. So, share the Google link with everyone, and that's all we want to know. You want to do random? Okay. Escort random or Breach random? Earl. That's actually very hard to pronounce. Yeah. Guess why I didn't really play at the other versions, why I wasn't too stoked about doing that. Huh. Ooh, I like that one. Whiteout. Let's do that. QBZ Canaria only. Yeah. I'll just do QBZ only. I think there's only a few QBZs. QBZ only. Room number 1. Let's get started. So yeah, Tuki, make sure to share the information with everyone you know out there in North America. Or, well, everyone you know, really. And make sure that they get hyped for this new AVA game. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask them to me if they're not mentioned in that topic already. I'll just mention it here. Hodgepodge box. So many questions coming in. It's gonna be this year indeed. And the new game is a new version of Alliance of Valiant Arms, AVA. Will be called AVA Dog Tag. At least until people say it's shit. I forgot that was a panda as well. Oh, I got a PM, sorry. Alright, make sure to have a lot of fun at the party, Potato, even though it's your own party. And I'll see you soon again. If you have any more questions about the game, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. You know where to find me. Yes, indeed, Zyrix. So it is indeed shutting down, but it's a new AVA. Alright, let me just send that to Federico. That's Kisa. Alright, feel free to head on and feel free to join EU server, room number 1. You should ready up. Yeah, I was planning on going out on Saturday too, but I just realized it's Pink Pop this weekend, so... Oops. Not sure if it's the best idea to go out, but... Whatever, I'll just go out. Oh, I still need to radio. Alright, so get him in. Of course, that's definitely going to help, you know. Oh, I'm hosting it. Nice. Alright, we're going now, so feel free to join in. This is room number 1. It's QBZ only. So if you have the Panda or Canaria, they're all fine. And no worries, we were allowed to share the info today with the release of the teaser website. And this is what we're allowed to say up until this point. So there's still more indeed, but this is what you can all know up until this point. All the other information, I assume, will be released by Red Deck.
Бросаю гранату.
So I hope you like it. It's Hodgepodge Box, that's the code. No! You take that shot. Will there be any bonus for people that played the current AVA or previous build? We don't know.
Бросаю гранату.
That's going to be a tough one to check as well. Or maybe with Steam account, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. Got them on lockdown. I have no bullets left. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, that is the information that we were allowed to share, so share that with everyone you know, because that's good to go.
Бросаю гранату.
What the fuck was that? It is in your message. You have like a message inbox on the bottom right, which probably says the number 7 now. So that's where you need to redeem him.
Бросаю гранату.
I tanked that. He almost knifed me. No worries, it's all new.
Перезарядка магазина.
Бросаю гранату.
It wasn't good. That doesn't work. No, nobody can play the new AVA yet, so that's not a thing. We're gonna lose because nobody's destroyed the tank. Boom. Yeah, we're going to lose this pretty badly.
Мы их прикончили.
someone jumps out of the window, we're done. Yes! Finally! Lord. Okay, that didn't really help. God damn it.
Бросаю гранату.
Well, the start we had some good points, but I think we're gonna lose this one. Especially if nobody's covering the tank.
Changing magazine.
Alright, we need to get this right. Because he is using a HK. So hard to read. Damn it, that didn't work. AVA is indeed shutting down, but we're getting a new AVA game altogether. So it's going to be an entirely new game. Some monkeys.
Fire in the hole.
Seriously? Spawn shield. Okay, Riffian. Now people just can't read. That's the thing. No, a reworked AVA. Like, these are the type of people that hopefully will not join the AVA.
Changing magazine.
Yeah, to be fair, we are probably gonna lose.
Reload.
Магазина.
I can't kick anymore. What?
Fire in the hole.
He's using an AK Stabilaco. Like, for real. Because there are so many uneducated people. I can't kick them. That's even more... Well, obviously it's a bit toxic because people can't read. Like, the half of the team is used... We even have snipers!
Fire in the hole! Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are ended.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna do a password next. Because this is not very good. Alright. There have not been any videos of the new game yet, Raven. And Racist Gun has been in the game for a while. Right. Really, Raven? Look, I've been in contact with Redux for the past 2 months, and they sent me this, so it is legit. I can assure you of that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sharing this. So it's definitely correct.
Yo, ding dong, man. Ding dong. Ding dong, yo.
Felipe Gomez, thank you for the follow. Oh, Ra's only just tuning in. Well, there's going to be a new AVA game. So what is that with the new AVA side? Oh. Let me just post that here. There you go. That's all the info. So there it is. That's all that has currently been shared with, well, with everyone, really. Yeah, I think I'll play like one more game because I may need to talk to the competitive guys too, so they know something more. So they probably have some questions for me, and we need to get them into the game as well. Right, final game then for today. Do you guys have any ideas for gun rules and the map, obviously? Race, there is more information that we could share, which was general info, and that has been compiled in that Google link that we talked about. So that's what we all know. The pair only does to... Oh god. We still don't... Well, we never will get that map in this version. And the other game, I'm not sure about maps actually, or guns, so we would have to wait and see. So yeah, most details are still left out and not mentioned yet. But the general info, there's been quite a bit shared. But don't worry, Ray's already knows about this, so it's all cool. SVDM fox hunting, I like that. Let's do that. So let's go for that. That'll be the last game for tonight. I'm gonna put up a password because people obviously cannot read. SVDM only. Password will be. We did codes last time because that's something funny to note. You know what? I'm going to make it read now because people can't read, so I'll make it read. No, it is Unreal Engine 3. It's the latest build. There was simply no time to make it Unreal Engine 4. Otherwise, you would require like 2 years of work or so. Or Tiger. That could work too, but I'll make it read this time. Room number 7. That's where you need to be. And I need to change the gun. Let's see how many SVDMs I've got. I have the Only the sci-fi. Okay. Fair enough. Make sure to share it with him, Tuki. I think he'll be very happy. Well, China, Taiwan, Japan, and Korea are still blocked because NeoWiz is the publisher of the old version there. So that's why. The other versions are, well, the other regions don't have any AVA game linked to them, so that's why. Yeah, a lot of new games, but only a handful are free to play. Well, Crossfire 2 HD most likely will be, and yeah, AVA then. So yeah, a lot of first-person shooters, that's for sure. Ironside is already on Steam though, silent. And that's why I guess AVA does a little bit better with that. But hey, anyways, feel free to join. This is room number 7. The password is READ. That's spelled R-E-A-D. And this is going to be the final game for this afternoon. Right, next song. It's a 3v3. Oh, Portugal's playing right now. Are they playing against Spain tonight, or against who are they playing right now? Huh? That's not where my neat went. What? I threw the nade over the building. Right, that was weird. Ironside is on... No, oh, sorry. It's not on Steam. It's planned to go to Steam. My bad, Navy. But it's indeed already released by A.V.A because they're the publisher. So you can play via their launcher.
Enemy troops eliminated.
Ooh.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Mr. Loop going ham here. So if you want to get access to the beta, indeed go to that link. That's where you can sign up. I'm answering most of the same questions now in PMs as well. Like, when is it going to be released? Well, it was already posted, Shield. I didn't know you were such a code hunter. He seems to be stuck. 2v1. No, this is my Friday stream. I include that in that because of the news coming out. Sure, so I'm going there, yeah.
Fire in the hole!
Yeah, nice try, Ziz. Nice try. Oh,
Operation failure. Return
close,
to
but
main
nice
base.
try.
Fire in the hole!
I forgot this quick scope. That's gonna be here.
Charge set. Enemy troops eliminated.
Damn it.
Operation
I don't get to do anything. I'm at -1 in 3. This might very well be my worst score ever. And it gets worse.
Friendly troops eliminated. Operation failure. Return to main base.
Well, they still have the old AVA guards,
Fire in the hole!
so that's why. There! Nade kill.
Troops eliminated.
Okay, that worked. 3 all guys down.
Бросаю гранату.
The nade didn't go well. Yeah, that's correct, sis.
Charge set.
Seriously, did he join and...
Friendly troops eliminated. Operation
He
failure.
tried.
Return to main base.
All in some ways done via NeoWiz, Silent Sage. NeoWiz is involved in all 4 of those versions. Direct or indirect.
Основная цель тут.
Where's the last guy?
Бросаю гранату.
Damn it. That worked. Well, pretty sure I will, Chris. Weren't you coming into the chat yesterday wondering if, wondering about AVA? Oh, there you go. Keep in mind though, it's on Steam right now, so you can get backpacks. Come on. Can you do it?
Charge set.
It's actually one. Nope. It's an entirely new game, so new accounts.
Обнаружена
So it
бомба!
has to be. He's outstalled. If only you had a better spot, you would have gotten that.
Failure. Return to
I didn't
main
expect the sign to be there, to be honest.
Бросаю гранату!
Damn it! Won it.
Friendly troops eliminated. Operation failure. Return to main base.
I'm gonna try and make the nade spot right now.
Бросаю гранату!
I don't think it's right.
Подкрепление!
You sure? Damn it! Totally.
Operation success. Return to main base.
You will always be remembered by that very infamous stream. I guess that's true.
Бросаю гранату!
Actually surprised so many people are fine with the fact that it will be new accounts. I expect that. That's my main comment.
Уже иду! Бросаю
Never
гранату!
mind. What does he need me though? And why is everyone hiding? Oh no, stats are so important. You are contradicting yourself again, Chris. You may want to reread what you said the sentence before. Just helping you out here. Where the hell are these guys? I'm gonna go to...
Enemy troops eliminated.
Don't worry, I won't fall
Mission
for that.
complete. Operation
Be happy.
Гранат!
Oh, there he was. That was closer.
Friendly troops eliminated. Operation failure. Return to main base.
Alright, that's done. I think I'm gonna close off now and see if I can talk with the actual prominent people of AVA. So I have some time for that, and then have dinner in 30, and then go to my mates. So I'll be fairly busy. Alright, so that was that. If you still need the code is right over here. It's Hodgepodge Box. And yeah, I'll just go over the information once more that we posted in that URLs is. So you know what's coming for A.V.A Dog Tag, which is going to be the name of the game. I'll go over this once more, and then we're going to close off this event. So, as we mentioned, A.V.A will be coming back on Steam very soon. It will be a new game, and it will be called A.V.A Dog Tag. And yeah, make sure to register for the beta because that is very much needed. It will be self-published and developed by Redduck. It's an entirely new game, which means there will be no migrations possible. The game will be published under the name of A.V.A Dog Tag, although the name is subject to change. Although, keep in mind, it will most likely be this. Version will still be free to play, and it's not pay to win, so skins will be cosmetic, no extra bullets, no BS like that. I remember another thing which is a detail though. I'm not going to mention that, but yeah, I could have said that. There will be updated graphics, although the game is still based on Unreal Engine 3 and not Unreal Engine 4, but it's the latest build of Unreal Engine 3. That's where the old AVA had one of the first builds of Unreal Engine 3. There will be a new UI, there will be more optimization when it comes to loading into the game. There's a link included as how the interface is sort of going to look like. There will be esports focused. Most focus will be on Demolition and Annihilation. The other game modes, we don't really know about that. BattleEye will be the anti-cheat. Steam Market be integrated. Region blocks for Taiwan, Japan, Korea, and China. Those are blocked because Neo is still running the old AVA version on that. And AVA will go back more to its core. That's how it was more in 2010, 2011. And finally, we'll be rebalancing and maintaining the 3 known classes of Pointman, Rifleman, and Sniper. So that's all. Make sure to sign up at the playava.com website. That's where you can sign up for the beta. Make sure to do that so you'll get some more information through that as well. And I guess we'll meet again soon. So thank you very much for watching. If you still have some questions for me, feel free to drop them. And we'll meet each other soon again. Tomorrow for probably a CSGO stream. And Monday perhaps for another AVA one. Nonetheless, I'll stream this version of AVA until it closes. So there'll be 2 AVA events remaining. One more next week. And then the final one when the game is closing on June 29th. The final Friday event. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you all enjoyed it. We're very hyped for A.V.A Dog Tag. I will meet again there soon. Good night.